Guys, good morning. It is Tuesday morning. It is 7:49 a.m. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Hey, ho. It's Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. It was Jeremiah that just walked by, y'all, all in my video. All in my video. Snapping and crap. Anyway, you guys, happy Tuesday. I just got out the bath not too long ago. I just finished poem number 3. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I think the first one was, I forget. The second one was The Tree, and then this one is called Medicine Love. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will today try to work on not Never, because that one's going to take a bit, but I'll try to work on the other one, the other story. Oops, hold on. Sorry about that, guys. I'm in the process of trying to upload that video. I had to go back and correct something really quick. Anyway, guys, yeah, it's Taco Tuesday, so I hope you guys enjoy today. Whatever type of tacos you make, I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy your Monday morning. Sorry. Tuesday mornings. Tuesdays, to be honest with y'all, are like extensions of Monday for me, to be honest. I don't think my week, I start getting excited about my week until Wednesdays, honestly. Honestly, because that means we halfway through it, okay? Halfway through the work week, that is. So yeah, guys, I put up that video last night. I mean, y'all, if I hadn't been there and seen it for myself, and Lavelle had came home and told, and we go to eat, and there's a burger with no meat, I wouldn't have believed it. I wouldn't have believed it. I'd have been like, Lavelle, did you drop this? I would not have believed it, y'all. Like, you couldn't have told me. Like, I'm gonna be honest. I went one time. I was coming home on the bus in Des Plaines. I was taking, I forget the number bus it was, but going down Golf, right? And there's a Wendy's on Golf. Golf, and a couple of blocks past, if I remember correctly, Milwaukee Avenue. I forget, but over there by, not too far from the mall. And it's a Wendy's right there, right? I went in when I was waiting on the bus one day. I decided to go in and grab me a sandwich, okay? It was a man in there, and when I tell y'all, he was going off, okay? He was going off because he was like, he had, when I was coming in, he was leaving with his food, with his order. And he came back in not a few minutes later, he was going off. He was like, what the hell is this? They had given him a burger. Just the bun. There was no meat. Okay, it was the bun, the ketchup, the lettuce, the tomatoes, stuff like that. There was no meat, right? And the man was like, what the hell is this? And it was a black boy back there and a black girl. Anyway, the boy was a butt. And he gonna say, you asked for a veggie burger. And the man said, don't mean a veggie burger, don't mean take the meat off the burger. Y'all, it was, I'm like, wow, right? So that's the first time I've ever seen that. I've never experienced it. I have, however, at a Wendy's, the Wendy's in Des Plaines on Potter and I forget that street. It might have been Milwaukee as well, but it was on Potter, right? Was it Dempster? Somewhere over in there, right? It's the Wendy's right there, right before, not too far from Main East High School and the expressway. And so, same thing. This time it was me and Lavelle. We went in, we drove through, and he ordered a bacon cheeseburger. They didn't put the bacon on it. We had to go back in. So it's been a couple of times that we've gone to different Wendy's and they have forgotten something and we went back because, we checked because we knew that, they tend to forget stuff. Didn't think we had to check at McDonald's, really? Like, who thought we would have to open up? It's one thing to check to make sure all your sandwiches and everything that you order is in the bag. It's something to have to open up the sandwiches to make sure the meat is on there. Like, who? Really? As y'all can see, I'm still not over that. I'm just like dumbfounded for real on every level. Like, I'm seriously shocked. Seriously shocked. I have to tell y'all though, me personally, I won't be going to that McDonald's again. I will not. And the only reason I went there this time was because it was late and we were tired, and I was not feeling well. So, and Lavelle really wanted to stop. So, and since we were there stopping to get his, we all got something. But I won't be going to that one again because, like I said, I had cooked fish earlier. So I made myself a fish sandwich, right? But the dang bun was cold. You know what I'm saying? So not only was we missing the meat, but the bun was freaking cold. The fries were cold and stiff with salt on them. Like, what was that going to do? Too much salt at that. So it was like, man, like this was a horrible meal and a waste of a waste of my last few dollars. Like, come on. That was just that's what pissed me off the most, right? That is what pissed me off the most. Wow, like, man, y'all. I don't even know what to say this other than what I've already said. Like, wow. But I did finish the rest of that fish because I did not cook it all. I was waiting on Lavelle. And since that meal was horrible, I went on to finish the fish and made macaroni and cheese, which was actually really good. As a matter of fact, that's what Jeremiah was heating up this morning for breakfast. Was fish and mac and cheese. So Lavelle is kind of like me. He don't always eat breakfast in the morning. Yeah, and this is my breakfast for the most part. Guys, I don't know why. Yes, I do. I do know why I'm tired a lot, and y'all hear me say it a lot. Not only that, getting up in the morning and working, but I don't sleep good at night. I'm off and on. I'm watching TV because I can't sleep, or I'm up to 12 or 1 o'clock trying to do things, or just not being able to sleep. So that makes me pretty sluggish. And then when I get up, I start cleaning up. And what's funny is most of the time it's really nothing to clean. I'm just going over things and straightening things up, And then I sit here and I talk to you guys, which I absolutely love. But I think what makes me most tired, like I said, is just I don't sleep well at night, and then and just having a lot of stuff on your mind that can make you tired too. That really can. This coffee is really good too. It's 8:05, guys. So this is where I end our conversation this morning. I hope you said your prayers, not just for your family, friends, and loved ones, but for all our brothers and sisters in Christ. Remember to treat people the way you would expect to be treated. And this morning, guys, expect great things. Y'all know I'm going to say that every morning. Expect great things. I am, and I hope you are too. I'll talk to you guys later in the day, okay? Bye now. Hey guys, good morning. Happy hump day. It's Wednesday. Hey ho. Hey Oh, it's Wednesday. How y'all doing this morning? Hope you're having a great morning so far. I am, because it's the middle of the week. 2 more days. 2 more days, y'all. And I'm feeling better. Yesterday, Tuesday, we were allowed VTO, but she allowed me to use PTO, paid time off, because I still have some available. We can only carry over 40 hours. So anything we go into the new year with still time, it doesn't roll over, you lose it. So why lose it? Use it, right? So I went ahead and used 5 hours of PTO. I'm sorry, y'all can hear somebody screaming in the background. Yeah, I don't know, with this building there's 2 people in it that are very loud. Like, I was so happy I got off when I did yesterday, because it got so loud. I was like, God, I can only imagine how it would have been trying to talk and hear on the phone with that. But you know, it is what it is, y'all. Yeah, so I got off early. I couldn't go or do anywhere because, 1, I didn't have the car, 2, really no money. But Jeremiah was going to go with me out, just try to do some things. But he was like, he wanted to take a nap first. So I was like, that's cool. I was a little tired too. So I did come. I sat down and I started working on Mist. And I think I wrote like 3 pages of stuff. When I got to that last page, I was kind of, I didn't like the direction I was going in. So then I just started writing. And I got so sleepy that I was like, okay, let me just stop for a moment. I fell asleep. I fell asleep. When I woke up, it was practically 4 o'clock. I was like, well, that killed today. You know, just, I guess, wasn't meant. But that rest was. But the thing is with that nap was, now I'm up off and on throughout the night, right? So what I did, I got up around 4. I think I fixed myself something to eat. I'm not sure. I don't think I did. Yes, I did. I made a cheese and turkey sandwich. No bread. So then about 5-ish, while I was eating, I was playing Zumba. I was playing solitaire. And so I think it was about 5, I got in the tub. Yeah, I was in the tub for 3 hours. I washed my hair, I conditioned my hair, and I let it sit for a while I laid back and relaxed. Then I was playing the game, the tablet. I was playing Bubble Shoots. I was playing that. Then I was playing a word game. So I was playing different games on the tablet. Before I knew it, 3 hours had passed. And usually if I'm in there that long, you know, one of the boys will be knocking, but none of that happened. So, well, Lavelle came in once to give me the phone because my granddaughter was texting me. But then after that, I just continued to relax. I did get out, clean the tub. Y'all, when I got out, it was so hot and tired, I didn't want to do anything, but I had to. My mind won't let me not do it. So I cleaned the tub, I cleaned up the bathroom, got myself together and came in here and laid down and went back to sleep. I went to sleep. I had the TV on, watching different stuff here and there. But I fell asleep. Then I woke up, I think, at 9. No, wait. Yeah, 9:30, something like that. Went back to sleep. I think I woke up the next time, it was around 11:20 something. Went back to sleep. This time I woke up around 1, because I had grabbed me something to drink and something to eat. And then I laid back down, and this time I got up, it was 6:25. I got on up. So got up, washed some dishes from yesterday. I was a little pissed because I think it was Lavelle. He was using my drying towel, so I had to throw it out because he put it in the sink, which would have been fine. I can clean it, but it had gum or something stuck to it, so I threw it out and got another one. I straightened up a little bit. It wasn't really nothing to do because I had done it before already. But guys, when I tell y'all, when I laid down and throughout the night, that's why I kept waking up. I had such a headache. Like right now, I have when you see me doing, I have a headache. And it's just in here, right? And I'm constantly pushing to apply pressure to just make it, to relieve it. So I have a headache, right? On top of that, last night my ear was burning, like it was in pain. I'm like, what did I do? I don't remember doing anything. Of course, I cleaned my ears, but I'm not digging and stabbing and poking, damaging myself. No. My ear was burning and my throat on this side. And even right now, my throat here is a little sore, right? But the ear feels a bit better. But it definitely still hurts a little. Nothing compared to last night. But it feels better. Just the throat is still a tiny bit sore. Not, like I said, not as bad as it was last night. I was like, what the heck? But throughout the night, the headache, not the migraine, just the bad headache. And I still have a slight headache. I was getting hot washing dishes, but I feel better in that area. I have the window open, getting some fresh air. It was a little bit brighter just a moment ago, and I've been switching back and forth. When I first got ready to talk to you guys, I was about to do it at my desk with the light because I'm sitting here in the living room, and again the light just went off on me. I did put my ring back in. Hopefully it'll stay in this time, which is now where I'm talking a little funny because now I have to get back used to it. It's been out for a while. I thought it would be difficult, but nope, it's good now. There was one point in the past where I would leave it out for a while. When I go to put it back in, it was hard, and so I had to kind of force it, and then it would take a couple of days for the pain to kind of subside. And it wasn't like a real bad pain. It was just irritating, but I don't have to worry about that anymore. So guys, my plans for today, today is Wednesday. It'll be donate day, so hopefully we'll get VTO again today, and I'll get approved, and I'll be able to use more of my PTO, because I do have, I think, I have 11 hours left and 5 hours left of flow time, floater. So hopefully I'll be able to use that. What else? Yeah, hopefully I'll be able to do that so I can go and donate and get all that over with early. What else? Oh yeah, my ear still hurts just a little bit. I don't know, I think, like I said, y'all hear me say it a lot, but lately, I feel like my body is constantly fighting, trying to fight off colds and things, my body is constantly allergies, but it's okay, I'm not complaining. Yesterday I did have a young lady from my job, coworker. We went into like a brief meeting, because remember I was telling you my supervisor gave me a little bit more responsibilities, and not more pay, just more responsibility. I mind, but I don't mind. I mind in the sense that I just want to do my job. I don't want to do nothing extra, but at the same time, you can't go nowhere in life like that. So it's time for me to start taking on different other responsibilities, and learning different things, because who knows, in the future they may help me move forward. The only thing I will not do is supervise anyone. That I don't want to do. I don't want that responsibility. I don't want to check on anybody else's anything. It's hard enough for me to keep tabs on my own stuff, that I don't want. So yeah, with this, I'm pretty good at multitasking with certain things, but this is a bit difficult for me because one, is new. It's something that I have to do repetitively before I get it down, because I was explaining things but wasn't showed what to do. So this young lady she was kind of same thing thrown into it, but she is more familiar with the system than me, more comfortable, put it that way as well. So bless her heart, she called, shared the screens, and so I have a little bit more of an idea of what to do, because today I believe I will have to post stuff. I hope not. I only have to do it really when the person over me is not available. To my knowledge, she said she doesn't have anything coming up soon where she won't be available, but things happen, like the first time, like her computer was down, and so I was sent the email to post stuff. So hopefully I remember what we went over. Yeah, what else, guys? So I had 2 dreams, and I kept telling myself, remember. Now that I'm trying to tell you about it, I don't remember. Oh, my landlord. Okay, a landlord. In the dream, this was my landlord. I've never met my landlord because it's through an agency. I met the property manager, and I've seen the cleaning lady. Okay, so in my dream, for some reason, the landlord came over. Now again, and I've had this similar dream, y'all keep having similar dreams. Remember I told y'all before, I had a dream that I was back on Huron and the landlord came. Okay, this was the same type scenario. Back on Huron, for a moment it was Huron, and the landlord came. So different looking guy, and he was a little strange. He came, and I was asking my son, hey, why did you buzz the door, not knowing who was at the door? But he was like, I did know who was at the door. So I was like, okay. So the landlord came up and he was talking to me about renewing the lease. And in reality, my lease has to be renewed. So maybe that's why I had the dream. I don't know. That heat felt so good on my throat just now when it went down. Not to mention the coffee is good. So yeah. So in my dream I was crazy behind. Well, not crazy behind, but behind. And so he was talking to me about that. And so he sat down and, at first it was like he was not going to go. You're not up to date with your rent, blah, blah, blah. But he came in, he was looking around. I couldn't understand why was he going through my apartment. What was he looking for? But he was looking around, checking things out. I guess maybe to see how I was keeping it. I don't know. And so then helped himself to the table and sat down and pulled out his calculator. He's like, okay, this is what we're going to do. Can you make a payment today? Anything today? And I was like, no. I was like, I can make a payment on this date, and that'll catch me up. And he was like, okay, we'll work with that. I'm willing to work with you. We'll do that, and we'll renew the lease. And so I was like, okay, thank you. So we were talking about that. But as we continued to talk, like I was standing so close to this man, like almost like we knew each other. Like, how if you're standing over somebody and y'all looking at the same thing and you talking and your shoulders touching type of thing. And I'm like, that was weird. But then I started to feel like he just felt weird, strange. And then I woke up. Okay. Now I went to sleep, back to sleep. The next dream which is when I got up at 6:25, said my prayers. The next dream, y'all, can't remember how we got here, what. I don't remember anything. All I remember is talking to 2 of the youngest grandkids. Okay. Talking to the two youngest ones, and I believe there was more there. But in this dream, I remember specifically talking to the oldest of the 2 youngest. Well, 3 youngest, but yeah, the oldest one there, Lavelle's girls, the oldest one there. The middle one was there, but she and I weren't having a conversation really. It was here and there. Anyway, in the dream, we had eggs. Now, I think we were about to make scrambled eggs. You know how you crack the egg and you know, beat the egg, you cook the egg. So in the dream, we had 2 eggs that I remember. Cracked the egg, but it wasn't, you know, the yolk and the all of that come out. No, when we cracked the egg, it was like a ball of something inside the egg, like liquidy, and inside that was, you know how you have a mannequin, not a mannequin, what's the word? Y'all know in your textbooks when they show you a picture of a person's body, and they showing you the, you know, the red lines, that means the blood, and the blue means this, and the, you know, they all of that, the anatomy. So it was that, but it was a little figurine, but it was half a figurine. So it was the head to the waist, upper to the chest, and it was, I want to say white, and you can see the brain. The head was clear, and so what was the brain? You know, red. The brain was little red, tiny little balls, and then the back of it was just kind of clear. I don't know. Hold on. About that, guys. Yeah, so anyway, it was just kind of weird, like, right? And it was like, I was so nonchalant about it. Now, she kept going, oh, that's scary. Oh, what is that? And I kept saying, it's not a big deal. I was like, it's not real. It's just little balls. Those are little balls. It's not a real brain. You know. And normally I would be like her, but for some reason I was not. I don't know what that dream was about. Don't remember anything that led up to it, nothing after it, anything, because I woke up at that point. And I remember there was 2, but we only had one that I was, you know, clearly looking at what it was. And the little one, she kept saying, the middle one, she kept saying, oh, it's not a big deal. It's not real, you know. It didn't bother her as much. But the oldest one, she was really freaked out by it. And I would be too, but for some reason, I wasn't. Like, it seemed like at first I was a little confused. Like, I'm trying to crack the egg. What is this inside of it, you know? There's a whole, what is this? You know, it's really crazy. So, I woke up from that. You know, I lay there for a moment, said my prayers, and got on up and did what I did this morning. Washed the dishes, straightened up a little, got myself together so that when I do get off work, whatever time I get off, I don't have to worry about wasting time putting clothes and things on. You know, I'll be ready to leave right out. Got the garbage together, you know. We had a garbage bag, but we have many regular plastic bags, so I was able to put everything in the bag, and it's ready to go out. I have my water in the freezer. I feel very much in need of water. I did last night too when I got up. Like, I needed water, cold water. So I had it, drank a little bit of it, laid back down and didn't drink anymore and went to sleep. So I had to get up this morning and put it in the freezer, and now I feel like I need, you know, water. Yeah, so like I said, my body's probably fighting off something. I don't know. But guys, yeah, I feel a little hot right now. I got the window open. I don't want to open all of them because for some reason it seems like when I open all of them, it gets super loud out. You know, I want to turn the fan on. I probably will in a moment. I can't have it on while I'm working because it's just such a small space that you can hear everything, you know. Like if the fan is on, the person on the other end can hear it. You hear the, you know, and then it's hard for me to hear them. But you know what? I may have to today because when I tell y'all, I had to put deodorant on twice. That's how hot I feel, you know. And it's more so on the inside. I don't know. I don't feel like the type of hot, like, oh, her blood pressure is up type of thing. By no means. Just hot, you know. I got on the scale today, y'all. The scale said 184. I don't think it's right. I don't think it's right. It's been pretty accurate, but I don't feel 184. We'll see today when I go to donate. I don't feel like I'm 184 at all. I've definitely been working on it, that's for sure. If I go today and that chick, the young lady, tells me I'm 184 or 185, y'all, woo, that will be exactly what I need to, by next week, have myself down to hopefully 180, you know, something like that. My goal is to get myself back down to 150, 160, something like that. He's asleep. You probably have to open it. Yeah. Huh? Yeah, so yeah, Novell, he's getting up. He got things to do this morning as well. So he's getting up to get ready. I don't know if Jeremiah has anything to do this morning. He doesn't have to work. So yeah, guys. So I have on blue today. I will show you my outfit, but I don't feel like it. Oh, he just went in the bathroom. I told him he was asleep. I thought you was asleep. That feels so good, y'all. And it makes me hot doing that. Like, yesterday I was getting sick in the tub because the water was hot and it was making me sick. But I can't deal with cold water. You know, I can't. Sometimes I will get so hot to the point I will turn the cool on to cool it off a little, but then shortly after I have to put more. I can't do the cold. I cannot. And I was told years ago by a therapist that for me to take a shower or bath in cold water was better in the morning because it shocks your system awake. 1, 2, when you are diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, it's supposedly better for you than hot water. I don't know. I believe it'll shock you the hell up. It definitely will shock you because it's cold. It would shock. But that's something I can't do. And I do know that when my legs and things get cramped up, I have to get in the tub of hot water, not cold. The hot water relaxes the muscles. I think I mentioned that to y'all before in an older video where I was talking to my younger sister about it. She was like, no, don't do that. She was like, hot water. She was like, as hot as you can get it to relax those muscles. And she was 100% correct. Because when I tell y'all, I would be in so much pain for my legs and things would cramp up so bad. But when she told me that, y'all, I would throughout the night be in hot water. It would be times where I would get out the water and leave the water there because it was hot enough that if my body cramp up again, I'll just get back in it. And then in the morning, Lavelle or Jeremiah will wake up and be like, Mommy, why is the water in the tub? Because I've been in it all night. And I finally went to sleep, you know. But this was before. Now it just happens every now and then. And at one time, y'all, when my right leg and thigh cramped up so bad, I thought I was going to die. Woo! That has happened to me twice. It hasn't happened recently. One time here about a week or so ago, I was laying on the couch and I felt like that leg was about to do that, y'all. I kept doing everything I can was ahead of time to keep it from locking up. The minute I felt like I was okay, I got right up, ran in hot water. I was like, I'm preventing this from happening because it is not pleasant. I'm constantly drinking more and more water as much as I can, not just when I'm donating or about to, but period. I told y'all water is the hardest thing for me. But cold water I can do, I'm just not a water drinker. But lately I've been drinking that water because I have to. Like, I can't. Y'all, my face felt a little bit better last night. When I was in the tub, that sweat, the heat from the water, my face was so irritated. I felt like I had webs on my face. It was like, it took me back to high school. Actually before high school, when I told y'all how my face would be red and rashy and all of that. Oh my God, it took me back. Like, I was so uncomfortable. I was rubbing my face. I was like, oh, don't scratch it, rub it. And my hands were itchy. I was like, there's something that I am touching that, nothing has changed. I haven't added anything new or nothing. So I'm like, maybe something my body is no longer agreeing with. I don't know. But my hands got itchy. I'm like, Lord, does that mean I'm about to come into some money? To the point my hands, my face, everything itching. It's so hallelujah. I accept it. I welcome it in. You know what I'm saying? Great things, y'all. I told y'all I'm expecting great things every day, every moment. But yeah, it was so uncomfortable. So when I got out, I did not use that cream that I have. I used the cream that I've had all along, the hydrocortisone cream. That's what I use. Until I get the stuff that I want to get, the medicated stuff. But I use that because that's what I have always used. Aside from the triamcinolone, it was the closest thing that to me that I can use that did not hurt my face. Okay, and I don't like oily stuff. The cream is better. I don't like any. Now that I think about it, when Danessa was here, she left some medicated cream. I might try that tonight, but my face feels okay. So yeah, I thought I would share that because my face, I was just yesterday was bad. It was bad. Like I said, I don't know if I touched something. I don't know. Which is weird because nothing's changed. So maybe it's just my body is no longer agreeing with something. I honestly don't know. I don't know. I will definitely have a second cup when I start work. This is starting to get cool because it's been in the window. But that's fine. I'm drinking while it's hot. Usually when I drink a cup when I'm talking to you guys, and then a cup when I start work, I don't have to have breakfast. Now, if I was going into work every day, like before, I always stopped at that gas station on the corner, and I would always get donuts, stuff for lunch. I would always buy extra stuff. Not good, but that's because I was out and about. It was a habit, whereas at home I don't do that. I don't get up and go out and buy it. And if it's in there, I don't eat it all the time. I just don't. I have my coffee, and then by first break or lunch, that is when I typically sometimes get hungry, and sometimes I just eat because I know I should. And then I start trying to drink water from that point, or if I have soda here, I would drink that too. But mostly I try to get that water intake in. But yeah, I try not to eat too much because I'm not hungry. So why, don't just eat because it's there. You have to feed your body, yes. But if your body is not hungry, I wouldn't worry about it. Just keep drinking your liquids. And that's me. I'm trying to get back to that. Stop just eating just because. Like, if I'm really not hungry, why bother? And that's what was yesterday. Yesterday, I actually did get hungry. So I got up and I made 2 pieces of turkey, and a piece of cheese. I put it in the microwave, let it get a little warm, rolled it up, and I ate it that way. No bread. I did the same thing when I got off work. And so that was that. And then later in the evening, I think maybe while I was in the tub, somebody cooked pizza. So I had a slice of that, but that was 1 o'clock this morning that I ate that. So yeah. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. I've been talking to you for about 13 minutes. And actually, this is the second video because I cut off the first one. So, have a great Wednesday morning, you guys. Remember to say your prayers, not just for your family, friends, and loved ones, but for all the brothers and sisters in Christ. Remember to treat people the way you would expect to be treated, okay? And expect great things, y'all. I just mentioned it a second ago, and I'm going to mention it in every video. I am expecting great things, okay? And I hope you are too, okay? So guys, if I don't talk to you later in the day, I'll talk to you on tomorrow, right? I will try to insert some video of my travels today. Other than that, you guys have an amazing Wednesday, okay? Bye now. Hey guys, good Wednesday. I want to say afternoon, but it ain't afternoon yet. It's still morning. I'm on my first break. It'll be over in about not even 5 minutes. Just wanted to pop in to see how you guys are doing. It is quiet. It's off and on busy, and I'm hoping that they offer early leave today. Because guys, I am so hot. Like, I don't know if my allergies, what's going on, but I am so hot off and on. I don't feel 100%, but not super bad either. I wanted to take one moment to try to show y'all my outfit. It's no big deal, just a t-shirt and sweatpants, but I do feel like I'm getting some weight off, okay? Like my pants are loose, you know. I never had a butt, but when I was smaller, the little butt I did have, you could see it, you know. Boobs have gotten back bigger, but that's because I've gained weight. Now, this is me holding my stomach in, right? Okay, that's me letting it out. So it's going because it was bigger than this, okay? So, and that's just the reality of it, you guys. You know, we've all been there. So I'm working on it. I do feel like a little bit of weight is coming off. So anyway, I just wanted to pop in and say, hey, it's going. And yeah, you guys enjoy the rest of the morning. Talk to you later.